Alright guys, hey, welcome back. This is just a quick tutorial on how to duplicate such items. There are other really helpful videos on how to duplicate souls and stuff like that, which I can walk you through really quickly. This is how you're going to duplicate souls. So first what you want to do is make sure that your souls are the second thing that you want in your slot. So right underneath Estus Flask or whatever it is, the second one. Then you want to bet. Oh wait, whoop! I almost messed up. Make sure that if you're like me and you have a lot of them, you drop all but one because it will use all of them, which is not good. So you want to use all but one. There are other videos, so if you've seen those, that's great. Then you go to your arrows, you hit drop, hit cancel, then move over to brightness. You want to be hitting X and the bumper, right bumper, R1 and X, or A and RB at the same time. And then another video describes it to me is you hit X just slightly before, and that tends to work. You guys just keep trying. Eventually you'll get it. Let's see if I can even get it. There we go. And now you see that right there. I'm pointing it to on my screen, but as you can see, the words are jumbled over each other. So then all you do is you go down, you hit OK, you go down. Make sure you do not go up because then it'll mess it up. Just go down to quick game, and then you go down to 999, select OK, and now it uses 999 of that one item, and then you just pick up. Oh, sorry, I guess I'm too close to the bonfire. Then you just pick up that item, and now you have 97 of those souls. Soul of the Hero is the second highest, and then I forget the name of the other highest, but you can look it up, whatever the ranking is. This was just to me quickly to explain then how to duplicate items such as duplicating items such as souls, Homeward Bones, other type of like hero souls, humanity, stuff like that. That's the one trick I just showed you, is how you use one soul and get a bunch of them. You need a bunch of arrows, so make sure you have arrows. The cheapest one is the first merchant that you can go to, and because he sells the wooden arrows or something for like $3 or 3 souls, so it's super cheap, and you only need 2600 souls to get that many. Another super nice one that I found out recently is you can duplicate Divine Blessing, and then you can duplicate Titanite with this glitch, and I've obviously used a bunch, but you can duplicate the crap out of Titanite and stuff. So if you haven't done this trick before, what you want to do is you want to go down to this blacksmith. I believe his name is Andre. Go down to him. If you're farther in the game, like Andor Londo, buy a giant gear. What you're trying to do, and there's a video that described you want to buy like 600 of those, but if you're at this point, sadly, you want to purchase the pike. It's the heaviest option he has, and you want to purchase over 1,000 of those. About 1,015 is what I purchased. Then after you're done purchasing 1,015, buy the Kestis. And then what you want to do, in my opinion, this is way easier, because what I had a trouble with is maybe not easier, but it works better for getting a higher number. Because what I kept running into the problem was I was following the videos, and then when I re-picked up the Kestis, because what you want to do then is drop the Kestis, and then you want to drop the pikes, and then when you pick up the Kestis again, you want to drop like 20 or so pikes, and then when you pick up the Kestis again, it's supposed to show this big number, and what that number shows, -1, is how many you can duplicate at a single time. And I was only getting the highest number I ever got was like 20, so I was only able to do 19. However, with this trick I'm about to show you, it works a lot better. So Andre at one time, no, not him, the first merchant sells a bottomless box. Highly recommend you buy that, because then you get a more consistent high number, and then you don't have to keep repurchasing pikes. So you purchase the pikes. If this is your first time, what you're going to do is you're going to purchase all those pikes. You're going to drop the Kestis. You can see that you won't be able to pick it up, and then I would run back up here to the bonfire. Then you access the bottomless box, and then all you're doing is transferring all those pikes. As you can see, I have a lot of them. You're going to just transfer all those pikes back over to storage. And then when you go back down and re-pick up the Kestis, it's going to show like an insane number, like 800 or something really high, that you should only have to duplicate 1 or 2 times to get that max number that you're going to want. Otherwise, I kept having the problem, and this way you don't have to keep rebuying them. All you have to do is transfer them over, and even the Kestis, you don't have to rebuy that. You just transfer that over. But also, so to break it down real nice and simple, you are going to buy 1,000 pikes or X amount of like about 600 giant armor, or yeah, and then you're going to drop the Kestis, drop the one Kestis, then you're going to want to drop, or in my personal opinion, you're going to want to transfer all that armor back over to the bottomless box, or all those pikes over to the bottomless box. Go down, re-pick up the Kestis. It's going to show X amount of number. Then what you have to do is you want to go back to Andre, go down to purchase, go over to the Kestis again, select it, but hit cancel. You don't want to purchase it, just back out, say whatever, and then whatever item you're wanting to duplicate, make sure in whatever slot it is, it's the number 1 slot. So if you're wanting to duplicate Titanite shards or Titanite slabs, for example, let's say chunk, because you can actually see it on the screen. If you're wanting to duplicate Titanite chunk, what you're going to want to do is move that up to the top slot. Then you go over, it's like the other glitch I was showing you. You go over, you do the brightness thing. I don't know if I'll be able to, I should be able to do it. You're going to do the brightness thing, but unlike the last trick, you don't go down to OK. Before you do anything, you hit X or A to, I guess, select it, and then you go down over to default, then you hit it, and then you can duplicate from there. You don't have to do the whole quick game or anything. You'll just hit X on brightness, go down over to default, hit X again, and then you'll see that number thing again. So I hope that helped anybody that's having trouble. This was mainly more for the people that are having trouble getting that higher number with the Kestis drop that I was having. Hopefully this helped anybody. If it did, please leave a like. If it didn't, please let me know down in the comments. But yeah, thanks.